special guest here, my good friend Matthew. Obviously, a tough start to the game.
Yeah,
4 goals
pretty
in
rough.
the first period. What do you think about the way that they've responded and kind of settled things down a bit? Allowed 2 goals there, but 29 shots on net. What do you think about how they play?
Yeah, I mean, they're out there. They're getting shots. I think we need to work on getting some more quality shots. There are a lot of kind of soft shots into the pads or into the glove, right? You kind of got to pass it around more, get some better angles, things like that. But really, for where they are in the standings, it's been a tough year for them.
I agree, and I think they put up a pretty good fight here tonight for a team that kind of snaked in and took our playoff spot there. I think this is a good response to that.
Yeah,
they're not going down without a fight, that's for sure. We got 25th goal from Easton Wallows.
Easton Wallows has been phenomenal this year. I've really enjoyed watching him play. A lot of the new guys that we've gotten this year have been absolutely phenomenal.
It's been great, especially when you see guys go down like Alessandro Diorio. It's missed
he's
a
lot
lot
of
of the start of the season, and then he's out tonight, and then even when he was on the ice, sometimes it was hard to see him a little bit.
Yeah.
So it's really important for guys like that to step up.
Yeah, it's always good when some of your newer players can come in and kind of fill the voids if a couple of your star players are kind of having a bit of a rough time. Mm-hmm. They're not really producing much. Yeah.
Were you surprised about the coaching decision to keep Kale Osipenko in the net after 4 goals in the first?
I think a lot of the goals he let in weren't it's not like he was letting in super soft ones. Like a lot of them were on penalty kills. So I think now I would have pulled him. I'm curious to see if they keep him in for the third period, but he hasn't been doing terribly, but couple real soft shots in there that he's let in. Yeah,
he seems to get beat up high pretty often. I think. What does it say about the confidence level that Matthew Turcotte has to keep him in and let it ride it out for such a young goalie?
Yeah, I mean, he's going to be one of your star goalies next year because Patrick Quinlan won't be here. So I think just getting him play time at this point in the season, these games don't really matter. Like, we're not in a playoff position, so I think just giving him the practice and kind of getting him in there. But you don't want to just let your goalie just get absolutely peppered. It kills their confidence, right? It's a fine line. So I think that's a coaching decision, and then we'll see what the third period brings.
And that's why we're up here, right?
Yeah,
we're behind the net. So I think just with going forward in a new direction next year, obviously a disappointing season, three straight seasons missing the playoffs. What can we expect, or what would you like to see out of some returning players that are going to be back on the ice next season?
Yeah, I think I like the way the lines are right now. I know we're going to be losing a couple players like Pickle, Bax. They've been really good for us this year, but hopefully, we don't have such a terrible start with an injury for Diorio. He can kind of get a head start on the season. He was really behind on this year. I think that really set him off, and he really couldn't get his feet under him. And I think just meshing well. They play pretty well. It's just tightening up some of those passings and positioning and just making some more plays, right? Like just the fundamentals too.
Agreed.
Yeah.
And with the playoffs obviously in the rear view, mathematically eliminated, there's some voids on this team that need to be filled. What do you think, or what would you like to see out of the draft this summer? Which kind of players should we go after?
I think we really need like a really good forward that can just get in there and take it to the net. Like Brenner Layman's, he's kind of starting to come up on that role. Diorio, not so much this year, but like they're doing pretty good. But I think if we want to get some bigger players, like we still need size. We don't really have too much size. That's something we've always struggled with on this team. So if they, bring in like some big Eastern European guy to just come in and lay kids out,
I like it. I totally agree.
Yeah.
I think we've always kind of lacked size, and I think agreed to also with some offensive production. You see a line like this out here with Zilkin and Klipov and Barabanov, and
just powerhouses.
4 points, 3 points, 3 points all throughout the lineup.
Yeah.
I think you struggled with that throughout the season, consistency, and you obviously see Easton Wallows has kind of carried this team a little bit as a rookie, which is not an ideal thing to see.
Yeah, well, we saw that last year with Edwards and Diorio too. Mm-hmm. They were really carrying the team last year too. So I don't know. It seems to be kind of par for the course for the team that the young guys kind of come in and they really find their spot. So I'd like to see them continue that into next year, because I know that's also been something we've struggled with is rookies come in, they have a really good first year, and then they kind of disappear for the second year, so a little bit.
Yeah, kind of snake bitten with the sophomore
Yeah.
sophomore slump, as they like
Yeah,
to call it.
yeah.
And obviously, like 3 years again missing the playoffs. But what does it mean to you personally to be a member of this community that consistently shows up, that fills this hive every night, and seeing familiar faces on a same day, same as a Sunday or a Friday night or a Wednesday night? What does that mean to you personally?
It's rough just seeing loss after loss after loss, but it's a great community. It's always lots of energy. Everybody comes out, couldn't ask for better support from the community. And it's just, it's fun. I like coming out to the games, seeing people, it's a night out. It's a cheap night out.
It's great.
Yeah,
I totally agree.
Awesome.
With going into the third period now, I think it's a 6-3 game now. It's definitely not without a reach. What do we need to see from these players to get them over this hump and maybe give Saginaw one last good push before we kick them out of the barn?
I think our defense has been pretty weak. It's been pretty lacking.
Mm-hmm.
Like they're just kind of been walking right into us. Like our offense isn't doing too bad, right? We've got the shots.
Almost
it's
30 shots.
Yeah, we got almost 30 shots. Like, this is the thing. They're not doing that bad, right? Like 30 shots, 3 goals. It's just the other team's doing better, right? That's always kind of the thing, right?
You kind of get stuck in that comfortable, a little bit of too comfortable, You almost want to see it get worse before it gets better sometimes, because you're just in that comfort zone. But
yeah, and plus, it's near the end of the season. Boys are tired. They're thinking of summer and training and that, and having some time off. They're not in a playoff spot, so it's hard to kind of get motivated. Not saying that they're not motivated, but just you don't have that extra push, to really go out there and just push to that next level.
Agreed. So what kind of goal would you like to see coming up? Let's put someone on the spot. Who's
who are
going to
getting a goal? I'd like to see Brenner Layman's. He always has some good goals, nice goals. Or Jack Van Volsen, he's amazing. He's been really good this year too. He's been really holding us together.
Yeah, stepped up when we needed him for sure.
Yeah.
And I think, definitely, I would like to see Wallos. 25 goals. He's got a few more games left on the season. How cool would it be to see him get 30 goals?
That'd be sweet.
As a rookie,
that'd be really good.
Be very awesome. So hoping for that. Hoping for some more big hits.
Hopefully.
I think probably going to see a little bit more. A little bit more scrumminess in front of the net.
It's been a bit of a rough game. Surprisingly, not as rough as usually a Saginaw game is really rough. I think Saginaw is kind of pumping the brakes a bit on the roughness, just because they're into a playoff spot. They don't want to injure anybody in that. So.
Definitely. It's the last thing you want to do is have an injury to a big tough player like that going into the playoffs when you're going to need them most. So
for sure,
I think we're going to see that. What did you think of the penalty review on Ben Pickles' hit in the corner?
I mean, I think he saved himself by his turning sideways at the last second. But you can't run guys into the boards behind him.
I think we might have got away with one there a little bit, because it was
that could have gone either way for sure. But I think that saved him a bit. That he tried to get out of the way a bit, but.
Definitely. So maybe we can see him on a redemption arc. So try and make it up to the coach.
Get a goal.
Sorry about that. Didn't want to put us down a man.
Yeah, there's been some pretty undisciplined penalties this game. Like, they're pretty rough.
I agree.
Yeah.
So with that being said, going into the third period, all we can say is, leave it all under the ice. It's 6-3 for the Saginaw Spirit. There's 28 shots to 21. And not much we can say, but other than do the best you got. And I'd like to thank our sponsors, Hughes Intelligence, and had us up there in the booth earlier.
Yeah.
Nice little view, right?
Yeah.
With Mr. Burrows and family. And also Joe's Discount Tire. Best place in Sarnia.
Good tires. I get my tires there.
Me too. Yeah. Very good. So appreciate you all for watching. Appreciate you, Matthew Whitney, my
Absolutely.
good friend, for
Anytime,
being here.
Mr. Burke.
I had a good time. And go Sting, go. 1, 2, 3.
Go Sting, go.